Okay, welcome back to another episode of myself, Luke, also known as LLCrypto, and my good friend Edo. So how you doing today?
I'm feeling excited to back from the episode, Luke.
Excellent. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about something which is very common in the crypto market, and that is the word FOMO. So what is FOMO, Edo?
Well, it's the fear of missing out. So if you've been in the crypto market for some time, you definitely experience it. Like maybe there are some coins maybe that are doing well, and they wonder like, oh, I should have bought it. Like, why didn't I buy it? Like, it's kind of this feeling that maybe if you've been in the market for some time, you definitely have experienced it.
I think we've all experienced it at some point in the market. I certainly have. Are there any coins that you FOMO'd into in previous cycles?
Yeah, lots of. I mean, nothing coming to my mind right now, but because there are a lot of coins that have. I thought that they would do great. And like I'm thinking about some coin related to. I mean, yeah, that remember. You think I mean, this for me it was meme coins.
Yeah. I also had we bought some MIP coin thinking that maybe they would shoot high and then never happened. But I was also thinking about some other coins like Anchor.
Yeah.
And I thought that they would do great. But yeah, it's related to the Web3. That's the word I was looking for. That the coins related to the Web3, and I thought that, oh, they would do great, and nothing happened. Yeah, and so the problem is the crypto market is like a breeding ground for FOMO because of the technology, the market dynamics, the psychology of the crypto market. Human emotion gets involved and people follow. We all experience it at some point, especially in the world of crypto. So we're going to break this podcast, this episode down into two parts. The first part is how people or why people get this FOMO spirit. And then we'll look at also how to avoid FOMOing into crypto assets, especially with the current market cycle at this moment. There's a lot of fear in the markets because of what's happened with Bitcoin over the past week or so. And the altcoins have gone down 40, 50, 60%. And it could trigger this FOMO for you to buy more. So, of course, everything we say on our channels is not financial advice, especially in crypto market. Please read the disclaimers below. So let's go into the common reasons why people FOMO. The first one is extreme price volatility. Overnight, Bitcoin can surge and then altcoins usually follow as well. And you see some of these altcoins, meme coins, dog coins, whatever, they go up 100, 500%, 1,000%. So what usually happens?
Yeah, I mean, like if you're following those coins and then you see that they are doing great, and then if you don't have any of them, so maybe you want to buy right after those coins again, and maybe you feel like maybe you can buy other coins.
Everyone making money, yeah. Why not me?
Exactly. So
let's jump in with $1,000. Bam.
and
Impulsive.
that's the mistake. Yeah.
And then overnight in that day, you lose 50, 60, even some cases 90 odd percent, just like that. So extreme price volatility can be one of those key areas. The second point is social media and the hype around social media. Bit hypocritical of us because, yeah, social media, YouTubers attempt to give these thumbnails and the pictures as well, and they're talking about, okay, we found this 100x gem. You might see it on Twitter, other Reddit, other forms of social media, and this constant exposure on social media, and you see that this is going to 10x, this is going to shoot 20, 50x. So it amplifies FOMO.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, they might be right because maybe they've invested in the coin before.
Yeah, way before.
Exactly. So yeah, they'll care about the fact that they are doing great with this coin, and yeah, maybe your mind feel like, oh, maybe this is the time for you also to enter with this coin, and definitely with some kind that's the mistake to make.
So influencers, traders, communities can amplify this, and they use emotional language like to the moon, etc. So the second point, social media, hype, be careful of that. The third point, stories of overnight millionaires. And
We see people go from rags to riches. People all of a sudden, they've done 1,000x on one cryptocurrency. Is it true? Do people...
I mean, it follows just what we just said. Sunday, well, they got lucky. They invested in the coin before it started like pumping. And yeah, they could become millionaire overnight. Obviously, it depends on how much you put in at the first place as well. And yeah, some of these people, they online, they brought the experience, like, which is true. Some is not completely true. There are part of the reality that they are not telling us. So like when you see those experiences like that, those stories like okay, me too, I could also get there, and then like just feel like, okay, let me invest 1,000, let me invest 10,000, and then see if maybe I'll become a millionaire too.
Exactly. So again, you feel like you're missing out. You've got this opportunity of lifetime. So that's the third one. The fourth one is a bit more interesting for you and I, because it's something that maybe we've done. I think the last cycle is limited time opportunities. So it's like limited NFT sales, or you got to get into this airdrop, token pre-sales. I don't know if you've ever done this. I sure have on what's the social media for airdrops.
Didn't know. Telegram, yeah.
So use Telegram a lot for these airdrops, token sales.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it too. Like at the beginning, like, yeah, I was going to those airdrops and participating, because the joy with those airdrops, like, you have a list of things you have to do. You have to tweet like this. You have to use MetaMask for this, and there are a few things where you have to do. And I've done that a few times, but then at the end, well, I didn't see much of it. I mean, personally, I know that some of my friends, they say that, with those tokens,
It can work. It can
that
work.
was not those tokens.
But it's the scarcity also creates this like sense of urgency. So everyone, it amplifies FOMO. And so people want to get into this airdrop, they want to get into this pre-sale. They might buy 100 euros worth on the pre-sale. And you have to be careful with scams as well. You put 100 euros in, it's happened, Leonard, to some, and then all of a sudden it's disappeared. So they've input some money, and then they were not rewarded with the airdrop.
Yeah, you know what? Me, I will never put money into an airdrop. Like, either they just give me some token.
You will bring money.
Yeah. Because for me, it's either they give me tokens because I'm tweeting about the new project, I'm helping discovering they put it. Then to also show the appreciation, the gratitude, they also give me part of the tokens. But for me, I will never use my money to buy airdrops token, because this could easily lead to a scam.
Yeah. And the fifth reason is that there's community pressure and this herd mentality. So when crypto absolutely bursts to the upside, then we've got these latecomers. Crypto communities often reward early adopters and mock these latecomers, and maybe latecomers come into a bit too late, and everyone around them is buying, and this herd psychology kicks in. People fear being left behind socially and financially, so they jump into the market.
Yeah, it's definitely there is a pressure around different community. So you really want to be aware of that.
Avoid following the crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
Etc. The final 2 points, the sixth is complexity and uncertainty. So because crypto is still new, complex, many investors don't fully understand what they're getting into. So I always say, and you know me for saying this, if you don't know what you're buying, don't buy it, don't buy it. So if you can't explain to me the altcoin that you buy, the reasons behind it, then maybe it's best not to jump into it. You just FOMOing into it because everybody else is doing the same thing. And the last thing is the media kind of, what's the word for it? They maybe overhype certain coins, and you don't want to miss out as well. So Bitcoin hits new all-time highs. It makes it feel like it's the last chance to get in. So again, it's all like amplifying this drama, mainstream. They can do this on the media, and then you want to jump in with your capital.
Yeah, I mean, this is all related to the point we just talked about earlier when we said that media, they can really have a big influence in this fear of missing out from
Very good. So there's some of the reasons why people FOMO. So how do we avoid it? What would you say in a nutshell?
I think that, I've never said this one enough is, to have a clear investment plan. Like, I mean, before getting into crypto, you just want to know, like, what you are doing. Like, what is your goal? Is it long term? Is it short term? Like, have a clear goal and then you stick to it, like, no matter what. Obviously, you need to also to adjust over time because the market moves. And maybe you have to maybe sometimes review your plan over time. However, it all needs to align with a clear strategy that you have.
Very good. And there's a nice quote as well for this. If it's not in your plan, it's not your opportunity. So have a clear plan, investment plan, and maybe stick to it. Very good. The second point is try to focus on long-term value, not short-term noise. So FOMO feeds on this short-term excitement. So instead of reacting to every pump, every tweet, we could focus on the project's fundamentals, strong term, the use cases and so on. But it's fundamentals. Even if the company is fundamentally fantastic, it will go through a bear market with the crypto. Everything goes through the bear market. But if it's a legit thing, then usually if you've invested it over the cycle, you will see the rewards.
That's a clear, I mean, something that people could do to avoid FOMO.
Third reason, I like this, the missed bus mentality.
Yeah, the mindset. Yeah, it's a good mindset because, if you miss the bus, there is the new bus. So you just have to wait until this one comes and you take it.
Yeah, I've even heard miss the train or miss the boat. You obviously large investment firms, they can bring back the boat if they want because they've got the power to do it. But for small retail investors like you and I, and for many of us, we can't bring that boat back. We can't bring that train, that bus back. So, okay, you've missed one trade. Don't beat yourself up. You've just missed an opportunity, but there will be other opportunities later along the way. And if we FOMO because of that, then we're just going to be impulsive, make impulsive decisions, and you're going to get wrecked because of that as well. So that missed bus mindset, it's not too bad.
I definitely good strategy. Yeah.
The fourth thing is limit social media exposure. But why do you think this is so? I mean, it's very evident.
I think that this limiting the social media exposure is good for everything, and also is good for crypto as well, because the more you expose yourself to the influence of social media, well, you want to fall after the crowd. But obviously you want to take the social media input, your decision making, but you just don't want to stick to that, like to the point that it influences every of the decision you make.
Yeah, I mean, looking at social media 24/7, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, it can trigger again this FOMO. You start seeing messages to the moon, pump next 100x. Just be careful with your social media use when it comes to crypto. And also maybe a little side point on that, not checking your portfolio every second on the exchanges, because this could also result in FOMO, panic selling, buying more, etc. Another thing, never invest more than you can afford to lose.
I think that this one is true for crypto, but I guess it's true for investment in general. You just want to have to invest what you can lose. That way, if you lose it, that's okay. You just move on. You invest to a different project afterwards. Otherwise, if you start thinking too much about what you invested that you lost, then you feel like, I need to recoup that money. Generally, in this process of recouping the money, you just end up losing more.
Yeah, and so this brings us on to the next point after. Maybe the best thing you can do is DCA, so dollar cost average into the projects that you've researched, that you haven't FOMOed into, that you've done a lot of research into it, and then you can DCA. So some of us maybe put, when we get our salary, our wage, 5% at the end of each month, or 10%, whatever you can afford, even if it's less, whatever, just DCAing has always worked out quite well for most. So there's a reason why DCA, it's a bit boring, but usually that's the way most people make money.
Yeah, DCA is key as well.
It's quite smooth as well when you do this, because then you go through that cycle, not panicking. about, okay, if you do lose it, okay, you can afford to lose it like we just mentioned, but you've just slowly dollar cost averaged into those coins, and you won't feel the effects so much in your exchange or in your bank.
Yeah, because you are not trading a key event, but you are trading over a period of time.
The eighth point, one of the last reasons is that, nobody catches every single move. How many altcoins, how many cryptocurrencies are there?
Yeah, there are 100,000 of crypto coins.
Yeah, there's tens of thousands of cryptocurrencies. So you're not going to buy every one of them. You're going to miss countless rallies. You're going to miss countless different types of coins that are coming out. There's coins coming out every day now. It's not like the last few cycles. This cycle's been different in that respect. I've noticed how many more new projects have come out over the past 4 years. And so success comes from consistency, not catching every moonshot.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that is good to keep it in mind that you only miss some move of the market, but that's okay, because you miss some, you get some, and that's the whole market itself, So when you have this mindset, then you are not stuck related to one key element, one crypto coin that shot high and then you didn't buy at that point, and then you didn't buy it, but you are okay because you feel like, okay, this wasn't your opportunity, but there will be plenty of opportunity along the way.
Very good. And the ninth and final point, maybe use rational tools. So maybe set price alerts, automated buy. I know you can do this on most exchanges. You can set on this day of the month, automatically it's going to buy this cryptocurrency, and then basically you're not bothered. It just does it, and you've maybe forgotten about it, but it's doing it for you. So that could be another way of reducing this FOMO. So that's the reasons why people FOMO and how to avoid it. So let us know in the comment section below what you think, anything that we've missed as well. Make sure to subscribe to both of our channels as well, and we will see you next time with another video. Goodbye.
On to the next one. Bye.